Good morning everyone. My name is Samiksha Vittal Gavande and today's my topic is tissue. So we will start from the definition of tissue. Tissue is a group of cells which have their similar in their structure and function known as tissue. In other words, when the two or more cells are combined together to form a tissue. So the examples of tissue is epithelial tissue, connective tissue, nervous tissue. Example, nervous tissue which generate the impulse. So the study of tissue is known as histology and the study of tissue disease is known as histopathology. So there are four types of tissue. We will discuss the classification of tissue. On the basis of structure and function, the tissue are classified into four types, that is epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue and nervous tissue. So firstly we will discuss about the epithelial tissue. The epithelial tissue is made up of the epithelial cells which have single in layer. All the surface of organs which covers by the epithelial cells like skin, respiratory tract, lungs, alveoli, etc. So the epithelial tissue further classified into two types. Each organ in our body is made up of epithelial. Each organ in our body is made up of tissues. So the epithelial tissue is classified into mainly two types, that is simple epithelium tissue and stratified epithelium tissue. Simple epithelium tissue is a single layer of epithelial tissue which are further divided into four types, that is simple squamous epithelium, simple cuboidal epithelium, simple columnar epithelium and simple ciliated epithelium tissue. And the stratified epithelial tissue it is composed of multi-layer of the cell which is further divided into four types, that is stratified simple epithelium tissue, stratified columnar epithelium tissue, stratified cuboidal epithelium tissue and last one is the stratified transitional epithelium tissue. So firstly we will discuss about the simple epithelium tissue. The simple epithelium tissue is divided into four types. First one is the squamous epithelium tissue. Squamous epithelium tissue is a flattened and single layer of cells. So it is present in heart, respiratory tract, alveoli of the lungs, etc. Then second one is the cuboidal epithelium tissue. Cuboidal epithelial tissue which are present in made up of epithelial cell which have cube in their shape. So the examples of cuboidal epithelium tissue it lies in the simple gland. Third one is the columnar epithelial tissue. Columnar epithelium tissue is made up of epithelial cell which are columnar in shape. It is present in the lining of respiratory tract. Last one is the ciliated epithelial tissue. Ciliated epithelial tissue, it is a hair-like structure which are present on the columnar cell. So it's all about the simple epithelial tissue. Next one is the stratified epithelium tissue. Stratified epithelial tissue is also same but it forms the multi-layer. First one is the stratified simple epithelium which is made up of the multi-layer of the cell. Second one is the stratified columnar epithelium. Stratified columnar epithelium is a multi-layer of columnar cell. Stratified cuboidal epithelium is a multi-layer of cuboidal cell and the last one is the transitional epithelium. Transitional epithelium is a specialized cell which have ability of contraction and relaxation and it present on the uterus and urinary bladder. So the next one is connective tissue. Second is then the functions of epithelial tissue. It have it have ability of protection. It act as a protective barrier. Example, skin. Skin is act as a protective barrier and cover all the surface which protect from the friction and injury. Second is the absorption. Example, stomach. Stomach absorb the substances. Third one is the secretion. The hormones and enzymes are secreted in our body, and the excreted product are removed from our body. So it have mainly 3 to 4 function. That is filtration, protection in our skin, protection, example skin. Then absorption, example stomach. Filtration, example kidney. And last one is secretion, example sweat gland. So next one is the connective tissue. Connective tissue is a type of tissue which connect or bind to all the tissues. So the connective tissue help to connect all the tissues. Example, blood. Blood is a fluid connective tissue. In this, the ligament and tendon is included. The ligament means the bone to bone connection is known as ligament, and the bone to muscle connection is known as tendon. So the connective tissue is further classified into 4 types. That is areolar connective tissue, adipose connective tissue, bone and cartilage. The first one is areolar connective tissue. Areolar connective tissue is a loose connective tissue which are present in between the space of skin and muscles. So the areolar connective tissue help to the rupturing of blood vessels. Then second one is the adipose tissue. Adipose tissue is present in our fat. It helps to the storage of fat. Adipose tissue, it helps to the storage of fat. Then third one is the bone. Bone is a strong protective organ which are help in the locomotion. Bone is the framework of our body. Like skeleton. Skeleton is our framework of our body. Then last one is the cartilage. Cartilage is rigid which are present in our ear, nose, and also other elastic organs. So the functions of connective tissue, it bind or connect the different organ. That is main mechanism is binding. Then second one is the protection. Third one is it help to support the body system. So then the third one is muscular tissue. Muscular tissue, all the muscles in our body consist of muscle. All the muscles which are included in muscular tissue. Muscular tissue is further divided into 3 types. That is skeletal muscle, cardiac muscles, and smooth muscle. Skeletal muscle, it include the bone, spinal cord, and our peripheral nerves. Bone and spinal cord. Then second is the cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscle, it includes the heart, which are responsible for the pumping of blood. Third one is smooth muscle. Smooth muscles which are help and protects the internal organ like stomach, small intestine, uterus, etc. The main functions of muscular tissue, it is help in the pumping of blood. It help to protect and support the body organs, etc. Then last one is the nervous tissue. Nervous tissue is made up of nervous tissue is present in our brain and spinal cord as well as peripheral nerves. So the nervous tissue is made up of neuron and nerve cells. Neuron is made up of axon, dendrites, and myelin sheath. So the axon, dendrites, it transport the signal to the cell. then it transport the signal to the nucleus, it transport to the cell body, then cell body to axon, and axon to axon terminal. Then second one is the myelin sheath. Myelin sheath is present in our neuron, which are provide the nutrition to the neuron. Then the Alzheimer disease, the rupturing or degradation of myelin sheath causes the Alzheimer disease. In Alzheimer disease, the thinking power is low. It's all about the neuron. It's all about the nervous tissue. Then the functions of nervous tissue, it have the memory and learning function. It is responsible for the memory and thinking ability. Then it is help to the sensory ability. It help to the sensory ability. It help to the protection as well as locomotion, etc. So it's all about the tissue. We will discuss the tissue and their types of tissue, that is connective tissue, muscular tissue, epithelial tissue and nervous tissue. It's all about the tissue. Thank you.